Another week has come and gone, Pops, and the floor. It is starting to fall, man. We had over a 1% decline in the wholesale used car market. So run us through the data. What the heck is going on in the used car market?
Well, it's happening. I mean, you can see on the wholesale side of things where the values of cars are significantly lower week over week. Last week, the drop was 2/3 of a percentage point in wholesale values
For cars.
This week, it's 1.11%. It almost doubled, okay? Trucks still went down in value.
Significantly. 2/3 of a point.
But not quite as significantly as the prior week.
Yep.
The overall market was down 0.82%.
Man, we're good at numbers here.
Not really. They scare the bejesus out of me. And it's just, this has been going on for, these significant drops have been going on for 10 weeks now. And with smaller declines happening for the 6 or 7 weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty significant, the wholesale values, how they've been impacted. We haven't seen an influx of the flood vehicles yet.
No.
We haven't seen a spike in wholesale values.
Because as a result of that, yeah.
Which we thought we might see. To suggest that the market is softening would be an understatement.
And we did do a video just yesterday, Dad, and we talked about the latest data from TransUnion where they saw loan delinquency rates going up, which if a loan goes delinquent, the vehicle gets repossessed. What is the second sentence in this weekly update from Black Book? Repossessions are beginning to show up in the market, and with fuel prices returning to a level last seen February of this year, the car segment valuations are taking the hardest hit. We are starting to see the repos hit the market.
Yes.
And so when that happens, we've got no consumer demand because interest rates have gone up significantly.
Yes.
And we've got an influx of supply as a result of repossessions. Plus, we expect to see an influx of supply of flood vehicles, but it'll be interesting to see what that does to prices. We are finally starting to see, this is the first time Black Book's brought it up. They do these weekly reports for the past 3 years. First time they brought it up saying repos are heading back to the market. And you and I have kept our finger on the pulse of that. It's the beginning of the repossessions, honestly.
Yes. Looking for a car? Look no further than joinyaa.com. Go check out the cars listed there. There's no BS, no lead gen forms, no anything. Just cars. And you know, when you look at the numbers, I mean, it's significant. Compact cars dropped 1.41%. Near luxury cars dropped 1.34%. Prestige luxury cars dropped 1.34%. Sporty cars, this is not the time of year for sporty cars, they dropped 1.31%. Those are sizable drops week over week. And when you look at how all that has metastasized over the past 17 or 18 weeks, you can see where wholesale values in some of these segments have fallen 14, 15% in that time. Now, there's some vehicles that aren't appreciating on the wholesale level as quickly as others, but it's happening. And it's happening in the truck market as well. Where you'll really feel it as a consumer is that if you're looking to trade your vehicle or sell your vehicle, the offers for your vehicle are going to go down. They're going to be reflective of what we're seeing in the wholesale market.
And let's do a quick ask of everyone that's watching the video. Share in the chat what your most, or in the comments, what your most recent trade-in value was. Go to joinyaa.com/sell. Put it in, see what all the offers are. Tell us what they are now, and we'll do this again in like 3 weeks on the same weekly update. I just want to see if everyone can go see what your vehicle's worth, get multiple offers from the dealers back on the website. You won't get spam email or anything like that. No one will call you. And then let's do this again in 3 weeks, because I bet you we see some pretty precipitous declines, that especially because Carvana and Vroom, their earnings calls are in 3 weeks. Yeah, let's do this. Seriously, let's do this. This is like a little social experiment. Now, let's talk for a second, Pops, winners and losers. Losers, if you're selling your car, absolutely.
Yes.
Winners, if you've been waiting around for a compact car, if you've been waiting around for any used vehicle, you are going to see and continue to see negotiability. we're still not quite seeing advertised prices plummet like they are on the wholesale side. But vehicles are so negotiable. The market feels so different today than it did a few weeks ago and a few weeks prior to that. Our team helps 100 plus people each week buy cars. Like, it is a different market today.
Yes, it is definitely different. And just because advertised prices have not gone down on the retail side, that doesn't mean that the ability to negotiate the price hasn't gone up. So there's greater ability to be able to negotiate that price today. Now, having said that, if you don't contact a dealer and threaten to potentially buy a car, you're never going to be able to find out what you might have been able to save. If you don't go into a dealer and threaten to buy a car, you're not going to find out how negotiable that vehicle might be. And just because they say to you, oh, no, our price is our price. Well, I understand that has been your working theory for the last several months, but we have seen the wholesale prices continue to decline. Wouldn't you think it would be in your best interest to perhaps take a little less on this car today with the hopes of me perhaps buying something in the finance department as opposed to having, I don't know, to take it to the auction in 60 days and taking a bath? Talk to the used car manager. Don't just talk to the salesperson. Talk to the used car manager. Talk to the general manager. Get as many people involved as you can, showing that you're serious about buying a car. And I think you'll be able to find that it's more negotiable than it has been.
One of the greatest assets you have at your disposal, obviously the entirely free community forum where your deal can be reviewed by community members and our team members. So get an out the door worksheet and post it there and we can review it. Mm-hmm. But also, Dad, the free car search that tracks vehicle price changes. I just pulled up this 2018 Honda Civic near us. It's been on the market for 92 days.
Yes.
Originally had been listed back in July for $25,273, $3,000 over its original selling MSRP, price when it was a new car back in 2018. Now it's down to $22,628. Is that a good price? Is that a fair price? I don't know. It's down $3,000, so I know the market's declining.
Yes.
Should anyone be paying for a 4-year-old used car what its original MSRP was? Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Probably not, right?
Yes, because it's still $400 above what its original MSRP is.
But is this not an indication of what's happening in the market? And everyone who has been telling us, I'm not seeing it here, I'm not seeing it there. Just contact the dealer, guys. Just please contact the dealer. Ask for an out-the-door price and then try and negotiate an extra, 5% off. And I bet you make more progress this time than you would have done a year ago, 8 months ago, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
All right, Pops, your expectation. We're heading into the fourth quarter. Black Book says that they think more repossessions are going to make it into the market. That would continue to increase supply. We know the Fed is going to continue to raise interest rates. We still see used car prices dropping through the end of this year, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I don't see how they can't with interest rates going up and everything else. I don't, and the market softening as much as it has. I don't see how used car prices won't decline on the retail side.
3 weeks from now, please bring your quotes from CarMax, Carvana, Vroom. Go join YAA.com/sell. Use the tool there to get all the quotes in one place. Screenshot it, and let's look at it again in 3-4 weeks. This will be super interesting.
I have a feeling I'll be here.
Thank you, Pops.
You're welcome.